How's it going, ladies and gents? Welcome! It is I, Jeremy, aka the People's Dwarf. Good to see you all here. It is a pleasure to have you here, as always. We are here on a lovely, wonderful Friday afternoon, here to do a game stream. That's right. Just gonna make sure that the audio for the speaker isn't too loud, but it should be okay with everything else coming through nicely. Now do a bit of a sound alert, sound check. Let's see how we're gonna go with that. How's this one sound? That's alright. The sound coming through there is a-okay. What I might just do instead is down the YouTube stream music on that end, and I can hear everything else on my end, which should be fine. So that works. But yeah, how we doing? We've got Lazy Guest in the house. What is up, buddy? How you doing? Pleasure to see you as always, mate. You're off work for the next 3 days. That is Rad Sauce. Good to hear. Good to hear. Can remove the studio mode from that now, which is awesome. We can... What else can we do? We can bring a timer on the screen just to get a time up there so we know how long we're streaming and doing things for. It's still warm here in Cali. Scorcher of a week. But I finally got a portable AC unit. So I may be turning that on during the workout, depending on how much I end up sweating. But yes, that's what we're going to be doing today. But today's workout is an upper body sesh. So, as you can see, as always, the exercise list down on the side there. Look out. Look who is in the house. The beast mode indeed. Tight spot there. What is up, mate? Good to see you as always. How are ya? Boomskis. The real tight spot here. Doing some amazing stream work over there. Got an awesome wrestling thing going on with people signing up to play as different characters and stuff and get involved and get amongst it. It's a lot of fun. So if you guys are wrestling fans, definitely check out Real Tight Spot. He's a rad dude. Rad dude. Not too much, just hanging out. That's alright, mate. Good to hear. I'm similar thing. It's a little bit warm in Cali, as I was just saying, so I've got a workout stream planned. I've finally got a portable AC unit now, which is good. So we're going to get this workout underway, and if I need to turn the AC on for a little bit, I will do so. May just turn on the light a little. The lighting might be okay, but just to light up a little further out this way. Maybe it'll help with the focus, maybe not. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Doc versus The Fiend in a qualifying match for the Hardcore Championship Tournament. That's right, I am role-playing as The Rock. The People's Champ is the People's Dwarf. That's right. It seems fitting. When's there going to be a PS4 game stream? That's a good question, Lazy Guest. I do need a PS4 game stream, right? I've just got back into Genshin Impact, actually, so I've been playing that. I just haven't been streaming it. But you do make a very valid point. Later on tonight, I'm going to be doing a trivia stream. So I will be streaming again later tonight after this workout stream here. 111 plus here in Vegas. Oh, dang! Tight spot. That's crazier than here. We had 105, 106, I think, on Tuesday and like 100-ish on Wednesday. Now it's just up in mid to high 90s, but wow, that is crazy. 113 right now. Wowzers. I hope you have AC, mate, because that's some crazy weather right there. That is some absolute crazy weather, mate. I hope you do have some AC going on, because that's nuts. Yes, you do. Perfect. As do push-ups to get things started, get nice and warm. Nice and warm. Already nice and warm, Jeremy. This is just to get the workout underway. Otherwise, you're going to sit there chatting the whole time. And then we'll have to change the tag to just chatting. Oh, speaking of which, I hope it's on Fitness and Health. Last time I did it was on just chatting. So that could have been for the trivia. I still wish there was a better, like, standard trivia channel one there. But I'm pretty sure we are in... Yeah, we're in Fitness and Health. That's all good. That's all good. No stress there. No stress. Just making sure. Now I'm going to go set up the phone cam nice and quick, so you guys can see me do the pull-ups that I've got. This should connect, right? Please make sure that it's running on your... Yeah, I'd say it's running. And it's on the same... What should be on the same. What is going on? Is it because there was an update and now you're all being weird again, phone cam? Come on. Come on. Ooh, hydrate. You want me to hydrate, mate? Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Make sure... Let's try this again. Come on. Do I need to update you? Is that what's going on? I need to update my... iRuin cam. Maybe that's... what's going on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Otherwise the people can't see me do pull-ups. The people. I'm the people's dwarf. Training with the people. They need to watch said people's representative. Why is it suddenly not working? It updated and now it's like, yeah, we don't care about your internet connection and whatever anymore. I can't change the connection because then it'll cut out on the stream. Maybe, just maybe I'll have to just... not sure. That's really bizarre. Really, really bizarre. Let me see if there's actually another update for it. Maybe this is an additional update that I didn't get recently. But I know I just recently updated the app itself. Have you watched anything on Tubi? I have not. I do not even know what Tubi is, but I'm guessing it's a similar thing to, like, YouTube. Oh, there is an update for the iRuin webcam. So let's do that. Let's do that. And a connectivity fix. There's a bug for a connectivity fix. There we go. There we go. This should be the one that fixes it. Let's try that again, shall we? If it's a connectivity fix. That sounds like something we're having issues with. Alright, so let's see if this solves our problem. Ah, there we go. So it was an update and then a second update. So I literally updated it like 2 days ago, but obviously whatever that update was had issues with the connectivity. Now we're good with another update. It's a free app with a ton of old movies. Oh, from the 90s and some new stuff. Oh, rad. Oh, okay. I'm gonna write that down because I kind of like going back to... Where's my notepad? There we are. What's it called? Tubi. Free app with old movies. Rad sauce. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check that out. Thank you, Chartspot, for the recommendation. I sometimes like going back and checking out older movies just to, like, check how things are. Now, give me a moment while I quickly just go and plug this camera in. Where's the... Be right back. No, I'm still here. See, don't tip forward so much. See how that looks. How's that look on a little webcam? On a the webcam. Hello, I am back. I am back. Did you miss me? I'm sorry to be absent. Okay, so now let's whack it up and see how it looks on screen. I need to tilt it just slightly. I tilt it just a little bit to the left. Let's see how that looks. I think that looks better. Yeah, that should work nicely, I reckon. So there we go. My pull-up pass situation is set up. We can put the exercise list out of, or maybe down in the corner since that's now a new little setup. So Little Old Movie, Little Big League, Little Giants, and so much stuff that's not on the Netflix or Amazon. Oh, nice. I mean, yeah, there's so many streaming apps and stuff nowadays that, like, I remember, like, Netflix seemed to have so much stuff going on, and then once everyone started getting Amazon and Disney Plus and Hulu and HBO, and they all just started doing their own thing, and now there's so many of them, everyone's, like, exclusively taking shows, so it's, like, so much harder just to watch, have, like, a library of just everything. Like, the beautiful thing about the old, like, Blockbuster videos and all the rest of it was the fact that you could go there and get kind of anything, for the most part. But now you've got to, like, pay subscriptions to all different, you know, streaming services to try and get your collection, depending on what your collection and your range kind of is. So, um, I guess it just kind of depends on what you're into and what you want to watch. But all good. So let's get some of these pull-ups out of the way. We've done our push-ups. Let's do pull-ups. Let's do it. Let's do it. And without touching the ground. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yep, it is warm already, but that's okay. But that's right that we've got. So I'm gonna definitely have a look at Tubi. Is it? Can you? Is it on like you can use it on the computer as well? Because you mentioned it's an app. So I don't like watching movies on, especially on my phone. It's just too small of a screen. Like, I barely watch YouTube or anything on my phone because I'm like, I'm just gonna send it to myself on my computer and watch it on a nice bigger screen. So much easier that way. But I guess they've got that, like Chromecasting, Apple TV, kind of like to put it up onto your nicer TVs if you want. So that's always an alternative, I guess. It's always an alternative. Alright, so second set, push-ups and pull-ups. Let's do it. You guys can aim anywhere between 8 to 15 reps for these if you are doing them. If you struggle with push-ups on your toes, then you can do it on your knees instead. Or you can even do standing push-ups against a wall, or slightly inclined or leaning on against a bench, and work your way up to these ones. There are different levels of push-ups to help build up your tolerance and your strength. It's 25 there. And we go straight on over to pull-ups, which is on the second cam down below. This way this time. We did 2 sets, 10 last time without failing. They having the feet touch the ground, so let's see if we can do it again. That was over a week ago. Really gotta keep building my game up. I don't think I'm gonna do it. It's okay. So we got to 7. We'll try and get the last 3 out. There we go. Wow. Alright, so because I took a week break of training, and I've dropped back to how many I could do in 3 sets without touching, but that's fine. Just gotta get my. I wish I could leave that permanently there, but there are other people in the house that obviously aren't all my height, so they would smash their head or their chest or whatever on that, and it's just a hazard. So it'd be nice to be able to find a place I could just set that up permanently, so wherever I am, just boom, smash out some push-ups. Sorry, pull-ups. Get them out the way, mate. Good times. But yeah, so we got 2 of those down. Gonna get 1 more set in, and then we're gonna move on to a said bench. Got dumbbells here on the table today, so once we get the pull-ups done, the exercise list will go back and you'll be able to see them a bit better. But these are the adjustable dumbbells that I have. They're a Flybird brand. I got them on Amazon, so not a bad set of weights at the moment. I think the only downside I have with them is the holder that has the dumbbells in them is made of plastic, so you've got to be like delicate when you put the dumbbells back in. Can't just drop them in there, otherwise if it breaks, boom, you lose the holder. Alright, third set. Let's do it. Smash them out. Some push-ups to get these babies done. Eight, 9, 10. Five. Alright. That's it, push-ups done. Let's head back over to pull-up area, and we'll get those out of the way, and then we are done with the bodyweight stuff. So we do body weights, bands, and weights for our session today. Seven again. Turning the ground. Steady. Music playing, mate, yeah. And now we're back. So I then move the exercises back on over to that area. So they're all lined up nicely. Amazing sauce. Turn the little kitty cam off. And we're now 2 exercises done. Body weights out of the way. We are warm. We are very warm. Very warm. That's alright. We're good to go. So next is incline bench press. So what this requires is a bench that's on an incline, so a bit of a lean. So we line back, we're going to be working more so our chest, but our upper chest for this particular workout. So we're going to be slightly flat bench, but because you got the lean on, it's going to be working the upper part of your chest with the dumbbells that we're doing here. So again, you can aim for anywhere between 8 to 15 reps, depending on what you have available with you, whether it's dumbbells, kettlebells, a barbell is very convenient for this exercise. Resistance bands, all those kind of things. I've got the adjustable dumbbells here, so it's very easy to adjust the weights. I'm gonna grab my friendly little stool sidekick. This helps me get up and down onto said bench, especially when I'm holding heavier weights. It's just nicer and a lot more convenient. Out of the holder, step up onto the stool so we can get onto the bench comfortably. As you can see, sitting comfortably. Again, I'll have the legs hanging off the bench, but I'll bring them up once I sit down and have them on the little foam rolls at the end here. That's just because I'm not blessed with long legs, but that's fine. Don't need them. And then everything else is ready to go. And then we just push them up like so. Got the incline bench, so it's working slightly above the flat area of our chest. Whatever weight is comfortable for you guys. And we'll aim for 15 of these, 12, 13, 14, and then 15. Just like that. Ugh. And there we go. Set number 1 done. Come down from the bench. I don't need to put them back into the squat because I'm not resetting them yet. Just placing them on holes, and that way they can sit on the side. But yeah, as you can see now, got the bench set up over here, so that way I can put the dumbbells nice and easy to adjust, change them around if I need to. That's what we've got going on, so it's all good. Right. Sweat towel. Never have a sweat towel if you guys need one. It's always a good thing to wipe off your sweat. 1, especially because it's good if you're trying to grab something, you don't want your hands to be sweaty, but 2, it's just hygienic. You don't want to have your sweat lying on all different things. Even if it is your own equipment, you still want to try and keep it as lean as possible. Alright, next set, let's try not to have too long of a break between them. You're eating lunch. I'm talking about body sweat. Well, isn't it a bit late for lunch, mate? It's like 3:30 or something here. I can't actually see my watch because I just grabbed some weights, but yeah, sweat while you're eating lunch. That's a interesting topic. Well, in my defense, I can't see what you are all doing. All I know is that I have people watching. So if I'm talking about something that's relevant in the stream but may not be food worthy, my apologies. But it's okay. I mean, sweat's just salty anyway, so if you need to add some salt to your food, just sweat a little into it. Don't make yourself laugh during a workout, it's dangerous. Yes. No, don't do that. I don't recommend sweating into your food. I was just making a joke. There's a tight spot there saying he was eating while we're sitting here talking about training. Ah, all good. So that's set number 2. Again, some sweating. That's good. Additional sweat is always good. It's good, especially if you're not well. Sweat all the crap out of your system. It's good for you. Oh, I've also got to redeem lazy guests redemption points there for getting me to hydrate. Very important, especially during this time of the year if you are in the United States where it is summer right now. You definitely want to hydrate. Most definitely want to hydrate. If you don't hydrate, dangerous. Big danger. Very, very dangerous. Alright. Let's get into the third set. We can close that one down. So what are you having for lunch then, Tight Spot, by the way? You limited the hydrate. How did I limit it? Oh yeah, I just don't want people spamming it, I think is what I did for limiting it. Because I don't like people just spamming the same one over and over. I time limit them. Also, it's bad if you drink too much. That's right, you can drown yourself by drinking too much water. So, like, find me to hydrate, I don't want to drown myself. While you're redeeming it. So, hence the break. The body needs to process that water. Delegate it to its appropriate positions. Alright. Last set. And then we're moving on to our stomachs. Keeping the bench at the same height that we have it though, which is convenient. We don't need to alter the height. All we're going to do is pretty much flip over onto our stomachs. I'll flip the bench so it's facing you guys. And that way you'll be able to see me doing this exercise a little bit easier. This next one. 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright. Definitely feel that by the third set afterwards. Put it down gently there. And then for the actual unit, we guide it in softly so it doesn't crash when we drop it in there. Alright, what have we got? I'm eating jalapeno sausages. Mate, that's spicy. Why would you eat hot... See, that's the thing with me. I don't like spicy food anyway. But then why would you eat hot food on a hot day? That to me just is a recipe for disaster for your body. Because it's like, you're already sweating. You're already hot. Why add to that? Like, I feel like that's just making your body work unnecessarily harder. But I know a lot of people do it. I guess if your tolerance level for spicy food's fine, it makes sense. But, like, I just don't get the meaning behind it. Whenever it's summer, I want cold food, man. Like, give me salads. Give me, like, cold chicken and cold noodles and that kind of vibe is what I want. I don't want, like, mad, spicy food. I'm already sweating. Why do I want to sweat more while I eat? I had Burger King for lunch. See? Burger King seems like a normal food to eat. I'll put it on this side. Yeah, see? Burger King feels like a normal food that you would eat. And it could be in any temperature food. Spicy, I feel, needs to be when it's not boiling, when the temperature is not spicy. Get it? Okay, so for this exercise, before I begin, we're going to be lying on an incline bench. And we're going to be leaning, so it's going to be leaning forward like so. You can do these standing up if you don't have the bench. You just got to focus more on keeping your core steady and your back in a straight position. So don't be arcing and don't be leaning like that. Make sure it's straight at whatever angle you have it on. Keep it nice and steady. It helps to bend your knees. So if you're going to do it like that, and then you're just rolling in like this, squeezing those shoulder blades together with the dumbbells. I'm doing it on a bench just because it's convenient and I have that there, and it means the stability level is taken care of by the bench. So again, you're going to be squeezing your shoulder blades together like that. That's the motion that you're going to be going with. So again, if you don't have a bench, you can do this by standing. Always alternate versions of doing my exercises. I'm happy to offer them, help you guys out if you need them. Alright, and then we come on down. Remember to do a weight that you are comfortable with. Now I've got it so I'm positioned just as I'm leaning over semi of the bench. My chin's on the end of the bench. Have the dumbbells out like this. And we row in like so. Now, depending on the width of the bench, or your arms as well, it'll depend on how far you can come up. Oh, thank you there for the follow. Hang on a moment, I appreciate that. I'll give you a personalized thanks as soon as I'm done with this exercise. But here we're doing inclined reverse rows. And now that we're done with that, we can come on up, slide off our bench, put our dumbbells down. Who do I have there to say thank you to? Pixie! Or Pikesy? Pikesy in 1994. Thank you so much for the follow. It's a pleasure to have you here. My name is Jeremy, aka the People's Dwarf. It is a pleasure to see you and have you here following me. Thank you so much for that. Now, that is 5 push-ups for you that I'm going to do. So it's 5 push-ups for me as a thank you for following me. So each follow I get is another 5 push-ups. So my pain for your pleasure, or my gains for your pleasure. There we go. 5 push-ups there. Yeah, this is a home workout stream with minimal equipment. So we offer alternative workout and exercise variations depending on what you have available to you at home. I also do trivia streams, which I'm doing tonight, Friday night trivia at 6:30 p.m. PDT. So that is in about 3.5 hours. So if you like trivia, hang around for that or come back for that because the streams will be separated between the two of them. Thank you so much, Lazy Guest, for redeeming the stretch. That is always a good idea. It's always good to do a bit of a stretch. Make sure your arms, or whatever you're working, is nice and warm. Your body in general is nice and warm. The muscles that you're training are warmed up. It's always a good thing to do. Thank you so much, Lazy Guest, for redeeming that. It's a very good thing to mention. The body is nice, stretched out, so less prone to injury. Do that. Cash those redemption points in. Stretch out the chest on our little bench here. Yeah, well, I'm starting to sweat quite a bit. It's okay. You know, maybe I don't need that backlight on. Let's see how light. I don't know how dark it will be, but I do have a light on the desktop. It does look a little bit dark, or is it okay? How is it? You guys can still make things out on that. It's not as lit up, but it should be enough, I think. Definitely make sure you put a towel down. I've got my trusty one-piece towel. Got many different gym towels. Thank you so much, Lazy Guest, for the redemption of the stretching. Always making sure I'm hydrated, stretching, good for my exercises, so glad you got my back. Lazy Guest, appreciate that, mate. Alright, let's try this. Number 2. Set number 2 with this one. Again, onto your bench. Well, again, if you're standing, remember to have slightly bent knees, keep your back straight on an angle. So on the 45-degree angle is probably best. You're on the bench like this. Keep everything there, and then just squeeze those shoulder blades together as you pull those weights up. Now you can do it with the overhand grip. You can have it like so, and do that version of the row, whatever's more comfortable for you. I'm doing the overhand one for today. We're aiming for 12 reps here. You guys can aim for anywhere between 8 to 12 or 8 to 15. Whatever's comfortable with you. And if we come on down onto our stool, lower ourselves down carefully, and that is set number 2 done. Lighting seems to be okay with just this nice little desktop monitor lamp that I have. I can change the colors and stuff nice and quick, make them a combination of orange light and bright light. I can do just orange, so then I look a little bit orange or fake tanny, and we can just go the blue light, which matches more closer to my actual skin. That's right, blue light, because I'm an avatar. No, I meant as in it's closest to white. I'm not an avatar. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Alright. So, life is like not to have too long of a break between sets. Let's get this third one up. Also, yes, it's also better to not let yourself rest for too long between sets, otherwise your body gets too comfortable or your muscles get cooled down. You want to keep them nice and warm. There we go. And that is set number 3. So we can take next one, which I believe is front raises, dumbbell front raises. We're going to do, and that'll be our last dumbbell session. And the rest is going to be resistance bands that I also need to set up. It also requires that I flip the bench around again, which is fine. I'll still out the way for the moment. What I love about these benches is it's super light. As you can see, boom, change it around just like that. Nice and easy. Alright. So, bring out our resistance bands that came with the bench. So these ones here, they just clip on to 2 little clips at the bottom of the bench, which is convenient. Resistance bands locked in. I do is be okay like that actually. As for these next resistance band exercises, no, they should be okay like that. I was going to change the positioning of the clips of the foam pads, but I think they're okay there. We can make this work. Alright, so dumbbell front raises we're going to do for this one. So for this, again, just dumbbells or whatever you can grab that you can hold on to, and we're just going to raise them in front of us. Literally, front raises. Raising the weight in front of us. You can do it with a barbell, so you can have both hands on the barbell lifting. You can do dumbbells, and you can do alternate, or you can do them at the same time. You can do drink bottles, kettlebells, resistance bands, whatever's comfortable for you. I'm going to try, I don't know how I'm going to do with 10s. We'll see how we go with 10s for these bad boys. It's been a while since I've done these, but we'll see how we go with 10s. I'm going to start them up on my side and then rotate them up like so. Alternating dumbbells. Front raises is what we're going to go with. Ooh, we got the drum roll. That's right, drum rolling for these bad boys. That's right, I forgot that that's for 0 bits. It's just there because I like the drum roll. I think I added that in for the first night of trivia. Wow, these are heavier than I thought. That's alright though, we're going to still try and do the 3 sets of these bad boys. But yeah, I remember adding that sound alert in for the trivia. Lazy guest. I think, yes, it was near the end, so you had gone by that first one, because I remember you were only there for the start for the first one. But that drum roll was there to announce the winner of the thing, and I was like, "Ooh, we need a drum roll to announce today the winner of the trivia." But yeah, now it's in there for 0 bits. That's fine. You guys can play some drum rolls. I like drum rolls. It builds momentum. That's what it's there for. It's good fun. Alright. We're doing good. So, dumbbell front raises, 2 sets left. We're doing 3 sets of all these exercises. Anyway, turn down for what? Turn down for what? Yeah, I wish that song went like just a little bit longer. I feel that one goes a little bit too short. Like, I think Can't Touch This is in there. That goes for longer. We've also got like a couple of songs in there. Baby Shark goes for longer than that. Like, that one's just a fun one that I wish went for like, I don't know, another 5 seconds or so. Just because it like, it's just ready, you just want to jam. And
oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no? Why don't you want it to go for longer? Don't spot. Mate, why wouldn't you want it to go for longer? I think it's a blessing. Are you saying you don't want to see me dancing? Is that why? You don't want it to go for longer because you don't want to see me dancing. I see how it is. I see how it is. You don't like my dancing. Is that what it is? You don't like my dancing. Alright. Front raises again. 2. Oh, hell yeah, 1. Oh, yeah, I do. I should throw that in there. There's probably a Stone Cold Steve Austin one, isn't there? There's definitely going to be one somewhere on that sound alerts. Hey, Rallyman, nice to see you. Welcome. And a D's Nuts ones. I did see that somewhere, I think, as well. Lazy guest on the sound alerts. That's 10 there. But I tried to stick away of ones that could be like, I don't know, at first when I was going through the sound alerts, I didn't want ones that were too, like, insulting. But I guess now we can add little bits more in there now that we have like a theme and we know how things are working. But good to see you, RallyMar204. Welcome, my name is Jeremy, aka The People's Dwarf. It's a pleasure to have you here. I am an at-home workout streamer, PS4 and PC game streamer, and a trivia streamer. We're doing trivia later tonight, 6:30 PM PDT time. So that is in 3.5 hours exactly from now. So if you like trivia, boom, this is going to be the place to be in 3.5 hours time. Hit that follow button, and that way you'll get all the notifications of when I go live and you can hang around and get amongst it. Like the Stone Cold one. Yes, Tight Spot, exactly. That is exactly what it is, mate. Like the Stone Cold one. I'm going to definitely find Stone Cold Steve Austin's one. How much time have you been working out, Rallymar? Oh, I've been working out for about 20 years now. 20 years of my life I've been working out. Training is super duper important to me. It's good for my health and fitness. It's good for my body. Yeah, it's good for your mental state. It helps you give you more energy. I've got friends in the health and fitness community, personal trainers, martial artists, like dietitians, yoga instructions. Oh no. Come on, focus. Come back. Focus on me. Come on. There we go. Come on. But yeah, so really, I've been doing it for a while. Have you been into the health and fitness? Are you in the health and fitness, category or areas yourself? Do you train? Do you go to a gym? Are you, like, involved in some way? Yes? Oh, okay, so what do you do? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, so we've got one more set of these, dumbbell front raises, and then we're done with the dumbbells for today's session. A gym for 1 year. Awesome! That is amazing, Sauce. You're 1 year at a gym. That is awesome. That deserves right there. Round of applause, because that is super duper effort. Awesome work. Lifting for a year. Nice. How are you enjoying it? I mean, if you've stayed for a year, oh, come on, focus. Why do you follow me sometimes and then other times you don't? Come on. This. Moneymaker. Face. Look. Come on, autofocus. Why are you like this? Come on, follow the hand. There we go. Bring it here. Nice, I'm from Spain. Oh, welcome! I tend to get a lot of, like, Europeans jumping in, so anyway, people over in Europe jumping into my streams. That's right, Sauce. I think you're the first one from Spain, though. I've had, like, Denmark, I've had Portugal, I've had, Italy, I've had, Sweden, like a whole bunch. It's kind of like really, really cool. I like the fact that I keep getting different Europeans in my stream. It's rad sauce. I want to do actually get over there and do a trip around Europe. I've only ever done Ireland and England, both really lovely places, but I want to travel more. I want to get more places traveled to. But obviously, once things are a little more safer to travel again. Hey, Limited Sanity over on YouTube. What is going on, mate? How are ya? Good to see you. What? Alright. We are into our third set of dumbbell front raises. I'm trying it with 10 pounds. We've gone up a little bit. It is definitely a struggle, but it's the only way to get bigger, right? Go harder. Go a little bit harder. Build that extra strength. 6. Yeah, how you doing, Limited Sanity? Good to see you, mate. And one more. Oh, not feeling well. Oh, crap. I'm sorry to hear, mate. That's not good at all. It's good to hear when people aren't well. It's about to pass out, but since I haven't been on any of your streams in a while, I wanted to stop in and say hey. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's all good, man. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you wanted to stop by, but if you're not well, mate, like, by all means, rest up. As much as I love and appreciate the support, I would like to make sure that my supporters are actually healthy and doing okay. So, yeah, by all means, appreciate it, mate. Hey, Captain Canada, what is up? I'm doing good, mate. It is warm as heck. You know what? That's it. I'm done. I'm putting on the AC for a little bit because it is warm. I'm sweating just existing right now. But yeah, no, I'm doing good, thank you, Captain Canada. How you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, Limited Sanity, mate. If you're not well, by all means, mate, I appreciate you tuning in. It's always good to see you, mate. Always a pleasure. But yeah, no, go rest, mate. Get better. Feel better. I want your health to be good. I mean, this is part of a health and fitness stream. Health is also important, brother. So, look after one's health. Okay, so we're done with the weights now. We've done the body weight stuff. We've done the weights or dumbbells. Now moving into the resistance bands. So we've got band flies, we've got band reverse flies, and then we've got external and internal isolations. Good, man, getting my curls in for the girls in. So, wait, curls as in, like, bicep curls? Or have you got long hair that you're actually curling for the girls? Because that could work both. Or you doing both. Literally bicep curls and having hair curled. It's like a double whammy. Because they both work. I think that's what, like, a family friend of mine used to say when I was younger. Because if I grow my hair out, it gets curly. I don't like it. So that's why I shave it and keep it short. But if I grow it out, I've got, like, wavy-ish. Not super curly, but wavy and semi-curly hair. And I remember one of our family friends was all like, oh, curls get the girls. And I was like, no, I don't know. I don't think that doesn't apply to me. It's not working, so I don't like it. I think he was just saying that so I would keep growing my hair out. But I was like, I didn't like it. I didn't like my wavy hair. Like, I wish my hair was straight. But I think that's just it. I think if you have one and not the other, it's kind of like, oh, I wish I had the other one instead of just being okay with what you do have. But yeah, but now I shave it, and I like how I look shaved head, or short head, that's fine, or short spiked, before it gets wavy. I like those looks. I'm basically bald, so I've got to do the weighted curls. Oh, well, there we go. That works, brother. That works. I'm with you on that. That's what I said, I shaved mine. I voluntarily make myself bald. Alright, so we're gonna do, what have we got? Band flies. So, how this gonna work on this? I might have to do the underarm curls, because I think these don't come out. Let's see, hang on. If I have them, I'll put them upside. Might have to move this back even further. Oh, no, wait, I'm gonna have to weigh this down. That's right, I have to weigh it down, otherwise I'm gonna pull the bench with me. We can't have that. Let me weigh this bad boy down, so we don't drag the bench for a nice little ride there. Alright, 45 pounds, keep it steady. Hope so. If not, we can always add some more. So we're gonna weigh our bench down, and do some cable flies, band flies. So, what you want to do is have your arms out to the side, keep your body nice and straight, and you want to fly, squeeze your chest in, is what you want here. Have a slight bend in your elbows while you're doing it. You can adjust the resistance by just stepping forward or going further back if it's too hard, and then just squeeze your chest in like so. Trying to make it so, oh, it's more angled this way, so it's even on either arm. And also, if they snap, I want to make sure that everything flies that way instead of towards my monitor. They shouldn't snap, but you know, you gotta be cautious. So yeah, you just want to make sure you want to keep bringing these distance bands in, squeezing that chest as you do so. Again, you can adjust the weight nice and easy, depending on how you're feeling. If it's too hard, you can take a step back, closer to it, so the resistance isn't as bad. If you want extra, move it forward. Also, Rallimar, I owe you 5 push-ups, because for every follow I get, I do 5 push-ups. So, I owe you 5 push-ups for the follow. So, now that I've done set number 1, and I wasn't counting how many I just did of those, by the way. So, that's fine. It was at least 15. We were aiming for anywhere between 8 to 15 reps of said exercise. If you're doing a heavier weight of each exercise, or you're just learning, you want to aim for about 8 reps. You can probably do 6 to 8, but really heavy if you want to build up strength. Or if you want to do a little more toning, so a little bit lighter, that's when you go up to the 15. But it also helps with building up tolerance. If you're finding 15 reps of your exercise relatively easy, then you can go up heavier and do less repetitions of that exercise and then slowly build up again. So that's what I kind of do. I do 8 to 10 to 12 to 15, next weight. 8, 10, 12, 15, next weight. 8, 10, 12, 15. And that's a good sort of like base to go with to build up your strength slowly. And your own pace. And I mean, everyone's different, but that's just the pace I go with. It's a relatively comfortable pace. It's not too extreme, it's not too heavy. But if you want like instant fast results, then obviously you can look into other variations of that. Alright, let's do set number 2. This time I'll try and count so I'm not sitting here forever doing this exercise, which I don't mind. It's a good exercise, I like it. Straight. Got our arms out, and we'll bring it in. Squeezing that chest in, and bringing them forward. Come on, bring that focus back in. I'm gonna aim 5 more here. 11, 12, 13. Oh, I'm not fine. Hello there. It has been a while. Hopefully you are fine though. Hopefully in this sense you're not living up to your name. I'd prefer you to be fine, but hey, how are you? Good to see you. What's going on? What's news? Are you well? Are you good? You are good, thanks. That is awesome. That's what we want to hear. We always love it when people are good. And when people aren't good, we like sending good vibes their way to make them better. It's like our friend, Limited Sanity here, not feeling too well, jumping in on my stream because he felt bad, and I love that support. Absolute great person. But I also want to make sure that, you know, people are healthy. So I'd prefer my lovely supporters to be healthy and looking after their own health. And then they can come back to my streams nice and strong, nice and healthy, get amongst it, have a bit of fun, do all the fun stuff with us again. When they're in good spirits, that's what we want. Alright, what do we got? I am in Europe, that's why I don't watch that often. Oh, that's okay. No worries, mate. I do get the occasional European. We have someone from Spain actually watching. Someone in here is from Spain. So Rallimar204, my latest, newest follower, she's actually from Spain, so she's over in your hood. 7-hour time difference. So is that 7 hours, so is it morning for you right now, like really early, or is it late? Which direction are we going in? Yeah, there we go. Hold on. You and Rallymark can connect because you're both in the same, well, at least continent. Oh, it's midnight here. Oh, okay. So, right. So, the later my streams, then the more difficult for you to tune in. That makes sense because I know my earlier fitness streams tend to get a lot more Europeans in it too. But when I go later in the day, I get a different audience. So, no, you're right. That makes sense now. I'm not too familiar with all the time zones in the world, obviously, but I'm familiar with some. But that's good to know now. So Europeans are about 7 ahead, so that means, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I can get my morning fitness streamers out here in the US, and then my at-night fitness streamers over in Europe, and my fellow Aussies can just be asleep. Because it'll be late for them. That's alright. No big deal. Oh, good. Okay, so we're moving on to band reverse flies now. So, pretty much exact same setup, except we're doing it backwards. Just like we did with the incline press. Did that backwards. Now we're going to do this one backwards. So the way it works is you can actually loop these up. Oh, that's for the rows, actually. This one works for the white ones. That's fine. So now we'll go back to exactly how we were. So for these ones, gotta make sure that you're pulling up like so. Find that adjustable sweet spot. Squeeze your lower back. Sorry, not lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you bring it up. Keeps up nice and steady. Try not to sway and move around while you're doing this. Just focus on your form and technique and the muscles that you are using for this. So as I'm squeezing and talking and feeling it, it was making me like jump with my sentences. Alright. Set number 1 done. Got 2 of those left, and then we're going to finish up with some internal and external rotations on the resistance band as well. So finishing up with lighter exercises before we do some abs. We're sitting up at the workout of 51 minutes at the moment. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little bit chatty, but that's okay. That's what I pretty much normally do. But that time's there just to kind of remind me to not take too long of a break between each set that we do. I want to make sure that I keep going, keeping to a steady rhythm and not rest for too long. And also, I've still got my trivia stream to have set up as well through OBS, so I've got to make sure that's all good to go too. So we're happening at 6:30 tonight. For those who are trivia fans, if you like some trivia or a good quiz, fun little trivia quiz I'll be hosting at 6:30 p.m. PDT. A little bit late for you, I'm not fine. I apologize for that. If you do find yourself awake at like 3:30 in the morning, though, by all means, you know, you can't sleep for whatever reason, do some trivia. But no, obviously you're going to be well asleep, mate, so that makes sense. $15, 14, and 15. Alright, set number 2 there. Doing good with these bad boys here. Give me a nice steady pace. Not going too fast, not going too slow. You can do all these exercises slower as well, because it just makes your body actually work harder. So you can do everything at like half speed. As long as you keep yourself steady, keep your core focused, and keep your body still while you're doing it, and just focus on the muscles that you're meant to be using. If you want to do half speed, that's another great way of upping your workout as well. Because rather than just doing it at a normal pace and getting it, speeding through it's not good. You don't want to like speed through it. It's pretty much pointless. You don't want to do that. And dangerous too, because it's very easy to throw something out because your body's moving too quick. You want to move it comfortably. And also make sure that if you are doing something, you're like, oh, something feels a little bit off. It allows you to adjust rather than just being like, boom, 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 oh crap, I don't know what I just did. It's like, well, now you're injured. Not good. Not good. Third set of reverse flies. Focusing on our back here. You can see the back muscles, my shoulder blades squeezing together when I do this as well. You need a better shot, it's like that. That's what you want to be focusing on for this. Awesome. Awesome. Perfect. That's what we want. And then we're going to be finishing up with our internal and external rotation exercises as well, which is going to be great. Really, really great. Turn you off for a little bit. Since the room is cool again, don't need you running the entire time. So we're going to last exercise is going to be shoulders. So we've worked chest, back, and shoulders for today's session. Upper body is what we're going with for today. So I'm doing a bit of a mix-up between upper and lower body to get everything back into things again. It's nice to mix up your workout routine every, few weeks, so like 4 to 6 weeks. Helps trick your body so you don't get used to the same exercise routine over and over. That's the purpose of it. Yeah, so these station exercise ones, so these ones will be a little bit easier. Have the bench just like come a little closer so I can show the people what I'm going to be doing. So these ones here, you're going to have the bands in whichever arm for whichever shoulder, so you're going to have it for this side, and you're going to be pulling it away, just keeping the elbow by your side. You're doing your rotations here, and then you want to do it the opposite, so you want to pull it and release, pull it and release. So you're going to be having the resistance on both sides, and then switch arms. Alright, so that's what we're going with here. So to start things off, show you how it looks for the right arm. You don't want to be too far apart for this one, just enough so you feel that rotation across, like that. So aim for 10 on each. Just the other one. Step a little forward. I just put my arm behind my back to keep myself balanced. Nine. 10. Alright. 1. So, left arm. Nine, 10. I was gonna say I could do abs with this, but weights, and I think if I do that, it means it's gonna pull the bench as I'm doing this exercise, so we can't have that. We have 10. Alright, that is one set of those bad boys. There you are. Sweater's nice and folded up on the side here. Oof. Definitely start feeling it. Not as bad that I had the AC on earlier, which is nice. Look at that. Doing alright here. About to hit an hour as we get into the ab section of the workouts. That's not a bad time limit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 exercises. 3 sets of each as well. Alright. Back into the right arm. You could do these actually with like dumbbells and stuff too. You don't need resistance bands for these ones actually. And you can do it in different angles as well. It's just the same motion of keeping your arm at a 90-degree bend, but from your elbow, and doing the exercise. So, for example, after this one, I'll show you what I mean. So you can have them in your hands like this, and then do them like that with your dumbbells, or do them like down below like that, or you can do them side to side. Just as long as you keep that 90-degree and you're doing that rotation properly. So wherever that rotation is, make sure you're just keeping it at a steady 90-degree angle when you're doing it. And then you can pretty much do it with dumbbells, a drink bottle, whatever you want in your hand. Alright, left hand now. Find that nice sweet spot. That first one's always like, trying to find that sweet spot of the resistance and then adjusting. And then we got left hand on this side. Alright, set number 2. One more set left, and then we're doing sit-ups on a bench. You can do sit-ups on the ground, you can do crunches on the floor or on the bench. I just like using the fact that I've got this bench, and it goes into a decline as well as incline. We had incline earlier, we have flat bench now. I like the decline because it allows me for further range when doing my sit-ups. So that's what we're going to be doing. I also have a weighted vest that I can put on for these. Makes it a little bit more of a resistance. You guys, again, optional. If you want to do something like that, you can. Or just do normal sit-ups or normal crunches, that's totally fine too. Whatever you're actually feasible and able to do is what we're here for, to make sure that you guys can do what you're comfortable with. No more, no less. We don't want to make anyone injured here. We're here to instruct, educate, hopefully motivate and inspire. Maybe you see an exercise here that you're like, ooh, I like the looks of that. I want to try that when I get home, or maybe when I get a certain piece of equipment or something, or a variation of that. By all means, that's what these streams are for. It's not just to sit here and do workout streams and chat away, but even if just one person learns something, then my job's done. I'm making an impact somewhere, and that's all we want to do, right? Making an impact on someone's life in a positive way. Looking after the wonderful community of people out there. There's so many wonderful people out there. Why not help out wherever you can? That's pretty much my motivation behind these. It's not just, yeah, I love training, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely awesome. Makes me feel amazing, but if I can help motivate others to do the same thing, red sauce. That's what we want. Alright, finishing off these isolation exercises on the left side now. Left arm. Oh, that was actually an easier angle. So I can pull it across, and then you guys can see it a bit better. The left one, but the pull was a little more difficult to kind of display. That's alright. Right, and that's it. Perfect. It's back in their spot. And we have the bench free to do our sit-ups. Bench here. Towel in between the gaps between the two padded just a backrest, so that way it's a little bit more supportive when I'm in there doing this workout. Also because there's like a slight hole. It's at the bottom of it, but I don't want anything pushing out when I'm doing these. Let's see. I think maybe a snap. But this one might be easier. Yeah, let's try that. See how that goes. And I might work with the light a little more for this one. Although that means right in my face. No, let's try it without it. Let's see how we go without it. Maybe let's just turn up this one. Whoops. How's that do? Oh yeah, that makes it way better. I should have just turned up the light. It's just really bright when I get super close, that's all. So, when I get super close, it's like beaming light. I'm all like holy and oh. Presence is on me, right, Tight Spot? Yeah. Alright. Out of earlier, now I feel like I need to wear the weighted vest that I have hanging out here on the side. Going to equip this, that's right. Whoops, just knocked my headphones, that's okay. So this weighted vest is really good. It's good for like when you go on walks and stuff. And it's got straps that clip in, and then you can tighten it so that way it snugs and hugs your body a bit more, because you don't want it loose and dangling around. So once you've strapped it in. This one's from Empower. I have no idea where it came from. Or how I got it. I don't know if it was a gift or it just came with something. And then you just pull on the straps, make sure it's nice and tight. And boom, it doesn't move around and shuffle around when you walk. It keeps on you, which is good. That's what you want. Alright. So, okay, we're doing sit-ups. We're doing decline sit-ups on these bad boys. That's right. So, put that down. I'm gonna aim for 15 reps. 3 sets of 15 for these. Oh yeah, the light's really good now. I need to flip this over. Because this was for... Oh, that's right. Last time we did was hyperextensions. So where we worked lower back. So we did the reverse version of this, pretty much. I also attempted the side oblique raises, and it was just way too difficult to do. So, that's all good. Till you attempt something, you're unsure, aren't you? Gotta try. But it wasn't safe, it wasn't comfortable, so I have refrained from doing that again. But, sit-ups. We can all do sit-ups. Whether it's on the ground, on a bench like this, let's give it a go. We're gonna aim 15. Feel free to join me. Finish up with abs, strengthening our core. You don't need to use the weighted vest like I am. Feel free to put some music on that motivates you and pushes you. That's what I've got with my headphones. Wow, I can feel this already from my first set. Look, it's good. Want to. I want to work this core. I want to make it work. Alright. Set number 1. Done and done. We have 2 sets left and then we are done with this workout for today. Oh, hey there, Sparta. Welcome. My name is Jeremy, aka the People's Dwarf. Oh no, come on, camera, don't be like this. Why are you messing with the focus on me? Come on. What's up, Sparta? Good to see you. Ignore the camera focus that tends to jump in and out there. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm the People's Dwarf. We're doing an at-home workout stream right now. We're finishing up. We've done this little exercise list down here. That's 3 sets of upper body, and then we're finishing up with some abs. So, that's what we're doing here. We've got our little bench that goes into a decline. It helps with that. We're going to have the 3 sets of 15. I'm using a weighted vest just to add some little bit of a difficulty to it. But that's fine, you guys don't have to do that if you don't want to. We're just here to push ourselves with our own fitness goals. Ugh. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more. Oh, got it. That's 2. We have one more left. I need a drink. Keep hydrated, guys. Always have a drink to be beside you, with you when you're training. It's always good to keep hydrated. Alright. One more set left and then we are done. But today we've got trivia later on. Tonight, 6:30 PM PDT, so that is in 3 hours from now. 3 hours from now, trivia. If you guys are interested in playing some trivs, that's what we're going to be doing. Alright. Yeah, I got to figure out who I'm going to raid. I'll just have a look at my list to see who's on. A couple of people on there haven't raided in a while. So, definitely going to raid after this last set. Gonna give them some love and support. Help them out. Alright, last set, guys. Last set. Not this song. Come on, something uplifting. Something like... Yeah, something epic. For the last set, that's what we want. Something always epic. Ugh. Push ourselves with this last set. Come on. 12, I got 3 more to do. Come on. Come on. 13. 14. 1 more to do. Woo! That is rough. That is definitely rough. Having a week off training. It's always good to recover if you need to. Whoop. And now I'm taking off my headphones as I take this off. That did not work as planned. That's okay. I shall lay that down. My epic music is now playing on the floor. It's okay. I probably need to give him a wipe anyway. Because it's a little bit warm there. Oh, Tyler J. Gilmore, hello there. Welcome to the stream. My name is Jeremy, aka the People's Dwarf. We just finished up an at-home workout stream. That's right, so my workout streams, the workout set is always down in the bottom corner there, so we do 3 sets of each at the moment. Today's was all about upper body. Excuse me, I'm a little bit sweaty because it is warm here. Well, we just finished up an upper body workout with some sit-ups to finish things off. But yeah, I'm an at-home workout fitness streamer. I do PS4 and PC game streams, and I also do trivia streams every Friday night at 6:30 PM PDT, which is tonight actually, just under 3 hours. So keep those notifications on, and if you like trivia, come and join me in about 3 hours time for that. It's gonna be good fun. What's up, homie? I was lurking, trying to decide if I wanted to follow, but seemed like an honest guy, and yeah. Oh, well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I passed the test. That is right. And Easy Do, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate the fact that I passed the test as an honest dude. I guess I'm doing a good job then. And also for Tyler and Easy Do, that's 5 push-ups that I owe you for the follow. So that's 10 push-ups that I'll be cashing in you guys right now. So thank you for the follow. Hello, Izzy. Good to see you. My name is Jeremy, aka the People's Dwarf. I do at-home workout streams. We just finished up today's one. I do PS4 and PC game streams. At the moment I'm playing Resident Evil Village, Genshin Impact, Monkey Island, and Final Fantasy VII the remake as well. And I'm also doing trivia streams, which happen every Friday night at 6:30 PM California time, so PDT. That's in 3 hours time from now. But here are those 5 push-ups for the both of you. That's 5, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. And that is a thank you for the follows. But I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing very well. How are you, Easy Dude? Are you well? we're just about to go raid somebody. Now, Tidespot, I know you recommended someone, but I have someone in mind already for today. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy that person's name and add that to my notepad that I have of the Tubi free app with old movies, so then we can raid them next time. But we're going to go keep it with the health and fitness community, because that's what we're all here for. Health and fitness community. Oh, that's good to hear. Easy Do, you are great. That is awesome to hear. I appreciate the fact that you were great. And happy Friday to you. Or happy Friday to everyone, wherever it is, if it's still Friday for you. Or happy Saturday if you're getting up early, if you're in places like Australia and stuff like that. But yeah, so we're going to go raid a fellow health and fitness streamer. Lovely, lovely, all-around great individual. His name's Mike Fit. Awesome dude. He's from Canada. Very, very big in the health and fitness community. But we're going to give him some love. And, yeah, but definitely I'll do that Tommy Alaska guy next time. I just have this in mind. I haven't rated Mike in a little bit, so I'm going to go do that and say g'day. But yeah, definitely next time, Tidespot. Appreciate that, though. I like it when, if there's people that aren't online that I'm usually following, or there are others that I've gone and raided a couple of times already, and I'm like, I want to raid someone new. I love the fact that you're there to throw in some nice ones for me to go and raid. And I've actually met some cool people through your recommendations, so I appreciate that. Always appreciate you, Tidespot. Always good stuff there. But yeah, we're going to go raid Mike Fit. And yeah, so Tyler J. Gilmore and Easy Do, thank you guys for the follow. And who else from today? Rallymar as well for the follow today. I appreciate that. And PXE1994. Appreciate all of you guys for the follow today. For those who tuned into the stream, awesome to have you as always. Again, I do at-home workout streams, PS4 and PC game streams, and trivia streams every Friday night. The trivia happens in about 3 hours time. So if you guys like trivia, that's what we're going to be doing in about 3 hours. So come on back and get amongst it. It's good fun. But until then, let's go raid and say g'day to Mike Fit, another fellow health and fitness streamer. Rad dude. But until next time, guys, well, later tonight, that is. I'll catch you soon, alright? Be safe, be awesome.